What's going on, guys? Venom here, and I'm back from the dead. So, I apologize, I'm a little stuffy as I'm recording this video, but I thought, while I'm in the mood, let's go ahead and get a video out there to let you guys know I'm not dead. The channel I've kind of let die, unfortunately, but I've been quite surprised by the amount of views that stuff has racked up, and I'm hoping to put more videos to properly monetize the channel and get a paid editor for this channel. As myself, I get bored, I get tired, and I get really lazy when it comes to editing. It's one of my least favorite things to do. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with the money that I'm going to be monetizing the channel with. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm going to be paying hopefully one of my friends to do it in his free time to get it done for me, and to give you guys a bit of the content on the channel. What we're going to be doing in this video is giving you guys a bit of a shop tour. So I know this is a little bit different, but I'm no longer into Legos. I'm trying to clear out a large majority of my stuff, so if you guys are interested, check out my Instagram account. I've shut down my website and my eBay account. Neither of those are working. My eBay has a few more listings still on it, but I'm not going to be using that to get rid of anything unless I really need to get rid of everything all at once. So keep your eyes out for that. If you guys do want to buy anything, head up on my Instagram. I use PayPal and Venmo, and I ship you guys stuff to your door worldwide. So check that out if you guys are interested. But now let's get into that video. So for those who don't know, this is actually my garage, and my dad was kind enough to kind of make this into a kids area. But before all of that happened, I had a little space off to the side right here where most of my Lego stuff has taken place. Since then, this has been erected. As you guys can tell, I'm moving into cosplay, and that's what this channel is going to be focusing on in the next few videos at least. So this is my current collection right now. I'll show you guys some of the special stuff a little later, but this is my current state of my helmet collection. There's still plenty more things I want to collect at some point, but and things that I'll, take off, sell at some point and stuff. Just a note, that Dinjarin helmet up there is for sale on my eBay currently. I have two of them right now, and I want to paint the other one with Lumiluster that I got in the mail. So I'll show you guys the process of that when I get to it. And then moving on to the back side, that's my 3D printing farm over there, and then we got Boba. For those who don't know, I've been building a Boba cosplay for the past year or so. He's almost complete. Spent a lot of money, but he's finally coming together. I gotta get some more pins and stuff, and then he's about done. So you guys can see the groin armor is sliding down. That's because I don't have it secured yet. It's just there as a placeholder to kind of get an idea of how he looks for right now. He's on a mannequin right now, and he looks very Western style with his, guns on, or his hands on his hips, ready to draw at any moment, which I think is really cool. Then we got a space heater in here to keep it all warm and toasty, and then during the summer I got an AC unit I'll pull out. And then on the floor right here, I got two 3D printers I'm trying to sell off. I just went ahead and got two CR10S or CR10 V2s, and I'm now technically upgrading in a way. These are CR10S Pros. I've decided in favor of the CR10 V2 model instead. Much easier to use, at least in my opinion. So I'm trying to sell these off. If you guys are interested, I'm trying to get about $700 out for the two. And then I'd include some filament, and I'm selling them separately on my eBay as well if you guys are interested. Here's another order over here for something that needs to get shipped out. Just haven't had the time to get a label out for it. I just got back from vacation a couple days ago. And then this is where all the magic happens. So, for those who don't know, this is where my Lego tutorials, all that stuff has happened. At least the latter half of my tutorials. Since then, I've consolidated all my stuff to one side. You guys can see I still have the bins very far back there. But since then, I've moved my computer into this space. I use it for gaming. I'll be using it for video editing probably in the future as well as some sort of design at some point. Really working hard trying to find a 3070 to put in this computer. Right now it's running a 1060 Ti. And I'm going to be giving it to my girlfriend once I find an upgrade. So yeah, that's the news on that. This was my old desk before. For those that don't know, and it's kind of just cluttered up with old projects and stuff. I printed a 1/25th scale Boba Fett helmet that I've kind of been trying to test my skill with and paint it. There's still a bit more colors and stuff I gotta add, but this is more of a proof of concept kind of thing, and something to keep myself entertained when I don't feel like going out and painting, or the weather doesn't permit me to paint stuff. This is an Old Republic pistol. I got free files from the Minox Den. You guys should look on their Etsy. Love their stuff. They're just a little pricey for my stuff. And then we got like Boba Fett stuff back here. And then a thermal detonator for Stormtrooper cosplay that I have that I really need to redo at some point, because the previous owner kind of, as you guys can see, didn't do a super great job at it. I've already made a video on it, but it kind of just stayed there, and I'll finish it later kind of deal. Stormy is in there in the nice little tan. Hopefully I'll be returning to paintball at some point, because my paintball gear is in there and in that box. So hopefully I'll get you guys some videos at some point, and I'll get a GoPro. Those things are kind of expensive, so I'll have to wait. Moving on, this is another table here. This is where a good chunk of work in progress builds end up. So I'm working on a First Order Stormtrooper cosplay. So this is one of the shin plates that I'm working on. I gotta sand down a whole bunch of them. I got most of the armor secured up. I just gotta sand it down for the most part now and paint it at some point. But also I've been working on a Bo-Katan from The Mandalorian gauntlet. So as you guys can see, there is the progress so far. I'll show you guys what printer I've been using for this in just a moment. Really proud of how these have come out so far. As you guys can see, they've been a trial and error for sure, trying to get it all off and figure out how it's going to work and stuff. So this is what's happened to builds that haven't worked properly. I'm also building a droid. Up there, there's the gray head up there. So this is the torso, all fully complete right here. Then I'm printing the legs and stuff as time permits. That's all stuff for Scum and Villainy on my cosplay account. Got a lot of stuff for him right here that I'm working on printing out. And I got three printers running right now. Here, I'll turn these lights on. These are all my failed prints right here, or stuff that's B grade, or just stuff I've mistakenly printed by mistake, and fun times. So I got that one printing a 140% scale helmet for a customer, which is huge, but I'm making it for him anyway. Then this is my Elego Mars 2 Pro. This is my resin printer. I opted for this one specifically for the build size. It's a little bit bigger than the Elego Mars, and it's also like really cheap, so it was only like a $100 upgrade or whatever. So this is a print. This is part of the Bo-Katan gauntlets. I think this is the right hand. I don't know. I can't keep track of them. I have them written down somewhere, but and for those curious, I'm running the Elego water washable poly primer resin. This stuff works great, and I just have a little cup over here that I just rinse parts out on, and I gotta rinse it out at some point and exchange it with some newer water at some point. So that's how I get supports off and stuff. I've had issues, so I've been trying to figure it out how to use it and everything. For those that don't know, I'm running two CR10S models done here, Creality. This one's down because it has a hot end issue. I think it's just a matter of swapping out the old hot end with the new one, despite my efforts trying to fix it. But I always keep a spare, so that'll be swapped out whenever I have time, probably today. That's an old Ender 3 that's kind of been tortured, and I need to fix up. I might look into upgrading it into like a CR10S Max or something, to where the build volume's ginormous, and yeah. And supposedly it's supposed to be cheaper than all of these or whatever, so I'm gonna look into it just as like a project build or something. These are the two CR10 V2 models that I run. These are newer. I'm just trying to sell those off to kind of just, these are the replacements for now. These ones have been running so smooth, and for beginners, I would 10 out of 10 would recommend them. Managed to grab both of these for I think $700 plus tax. So that was a great deal, I thought. It was like a New Year deal or whatever. And this one's printing a helmet that I'll be listing on my Instagram before too long. If you guys are interested in any print commissions whatsoever, hit up purge databanks. I'll be putting all sorts of different random bits and stuff I, print. If anybody's interested up there. I'll be doing an Etsy hopefully soon enough, and I'll list new parts on there depending on how it all works out. And I'll be doing more progress updates on everything. Also, I hand painted all of these the detail for Boba's jetpack myself. Very proud of it. This is mostly airbrush paints. I didn't use a single brush on this build, so that was a lot of fun. I used toothpicks and all sorts of other different stuff. Big learning experience, but I overall really enjoyed it. For those that don't know, this is the Boba Fett Special Edition version. I think this is the ROTJ, Return of the Jedi one, I think. I can't keep track most of the time. It's really just because I think the only difference is the helmet between them. So, yeah. So there you guys go. It's a big update. Sorry it's a bit of a mess, but I'm going to hopefully try to keep you guys updated on how everything turns out. If you guys are interested in checking out any of this cosplay stuff, I'll kind of give you guys a more in-depth dive of what I'm using and what I've learned works for me. And as far as currently running projects and stuff, if you guys are interested in checking that out in real time, check out Purge Databanks on YouTube. You guys know I'm not super consistent, but I'm fairly consistent on Instagram, so check it out there. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Hope you guys are having a great day, and hopefully we'll put out more videos. So this is Venom signing off for now.